You just need to share your idea instead of repeating him from the past.
If you already had an idea, damn it.
With those words, we aim for ultimate weight reduction, as we've seen before with the EA 36 and others. But I would simply outline that basically we would need a few hundred pipes. This is not exactly a too big investment.
Then we can sell the interior, 4 doors, 2 fenders, the hood,
Lights, bumper, every piece of plastic that's there.
we can remove the slightly damaged parcel shelf.
Definitely put it back so it's all together.
If you throw it out, you cut from it. Everything is cut like this. Keep the windshield so the pigeons don't hit you on the head. We'll put a little tube in the back. I don't know if we want some kind of thing, but we could do that.
Nobody has done that yet. Everyone just does the door.
We'll make something like this, a kind of gate.
And I don't know, maybe a kind of minimal roll cage. Yeah, right.
So you can sit in it. We're not going to fully cage the car,
Just add a few bars.
as they say in the countryside, and then the front too, to give it shape. Maybe a bash bar as well. This kind of bar, that kind of bar, let me show you how cool it is.
We're going to pipe that out. By the way, this is where the door is and stuff like that. But if it wasn't ours, listen, from then on, from a 1,700 kilo car, if we're clever, we can make it 1,100, maybe 1,300 tittle still.
But there's nothing left in it.
Yes, and a lot of it won't go back in.
Listen, I'd take the air conditioning out of it.
The air conditioning cooler.
Everything.
Then really, yes, let it be.
Then everything. So let's do it. Can you really nicely bring that Eslube here for me, like a peasant?
Why, you feel like it's creaking.
It's not creaking. Is it working hard? But soon the motul was good. Or well, like this. This looks really good. Since our friend Petty Hegedus just left.
Or Mr. Motul.
We really love buying things from Far Eastern shopping sites, all kinds of things, and now Temu has reached out to us to do a bit of shopping with them. We need lighting fixtures, but I have no idea how we're going to bring them to life. Limbus, Kembus, I don't know, what do you want? One of these, a big LED light?
That's what I want, really.
But this one also has a little frame. I like this one too. By the way, 12 centimeters is this big. National Aeronautics and Space Administration. And you also need a rear light.
That's not true, right?
Yeah, it is. Please.
Please, you want a work shirt for Tony?
This is tailored for you.
You're always whining that you're ugly. Well, let me tell you, now you have a face mask. Like this, like that, over there.
Like this, like this, like this. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
That's not it. It needs to go higher.
Even higher.
No, no, no.
That's not for you to see, idiot. I think
That's not how you do it.
And your mouth here. Goodbye. I look like I'm mid-surgery and it was worth it.
And the first dose, yes, not all of it is from Temu.
You don't call it that anymore. It's impossible. And Dubai, yes.
This is that kind of your mother.
By the time you manage to pull this off with the Kembus so that it's finally set.
This is the emergency flasher. Look, this has overperformed what we expected.
By the way, are you paying attention now? Really closely?
Yes.
I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. How are you? I see that. European Union? Compatible? Now the other 2 eyes are shining.
Aha, this is the long distance
The position light is good.
turn signal. My personal favorite.
He blinks and looks around with blue, purplish, snake-like eyes.
Yes, by the way, I was also thinking about the app. The app.
I put it on a short track, and then we also have one that's just a regular USB. Yes, that's pretty rare. Yes, this is an LED strip rolled up. By the way, LEDs used to be really crappy.
But now you can see the lights.
The LED bar.
I'm telling you, it's worth checking these out, and then you can start ordering, so...
Things have happened here.
There were several options here, of course. One option would have been to just crunch them as they are, which is really cool, but then we realized it would be better to turn this into a funny project. This is like a skeleton car, right? If you like, I'll insert some really nice little things here to show what ideas we have for this.
And maybe I'll also include the ones that didn't come true, because
that little one, oh, it was funny. Yes, that was funny too, actually. We've just stripped it down now. Here's the next tool we'll use to continue our little activity. I'm going to make some master cuts. I have some ideas in my head. I think it's going to be a really nice little thing. For example, the lamp is surprisingly heavy and the door is surprisingly light.
That's less than I expected.
Everything is less. The front seats are heavy.
What we cut off.
The target elements there, I think we put those back into the tube. This one thing we can't take off from here. This...
What the hell?
Overflow tank will take the things to Bontovic's Titus.
Not this time, to the buyer side. Not this time because he doesn't deal with F10. You feel like the time has come.
Where should the first master cut be? In the front, right? After that then we take off the roof and then we start dismantling downwards.
The roof, we replace it.
Because the bottom is rusty.
And now you're discharging the bodywork. But the problem is this is way too professional.
And the saw blade won't get stuck.
If the saw blade doesn't get stuck, nothing gets damaged.
Tony's absent due to illness.
Not to explain this to you, but it can be taught or you feel it.
You might not feel it, but when the saw blade gets stuck, you do. Again, I have to pay attention to many things because I can't keep track, but no one else will do one end of the work for themselves. Well, obviously not. Typical professional talk. The way those others look at it, that's different.
Just
professional cut. Listen, you know, there's an internal brace, so you don't make a mistake. Thanks. How are they doing?
Let's see.
Heave ho.
Like that. On the 7th day.
titled S2 chose BMW. What kind of jerk were you here while it was so hard to adjust this thick plate?
This is official, bro. This is not just one layer, by the way. That's right. It's multiple layers.
There are several layers here.
I was surprised, a sophisticated experiment. How precisely does it break at 1,000?
355? Very good. Someone lower this lift. 2 millimeters.
1.5.
Okay, lower that one slowly too, please.
Like this. Ready, and it jumps to 118 lem.
It's done. 2 millimeters.
Okay, well that's more now.
Okay, but if Josh jumps in it, the E36 body.
2 centimeters. That's 2 millimeters 45.
I'm going to let that in here.
And it will press it out.
So it will be welded together. The pipe will come from here and go there.
We don't jump out like this at McDonald's.
Well, actually, it would be nice.
We'd need to reconnect the bodies and position the keyzy to start it up. Otherwise, there's no other problem.
Otherwise, it can just go out like this, you know.
Here's the license plate.
And why do they take it away?
At least you don't have to worry about the deck of cards.
The extra brake light is connected to the power. Here's the wire. I'm holding it.
One light.
Another light. We'll be the ones who stop the police.
We have to pull it.
And who pulls it?
The screamer isn't actually standing.
The new flex. First of all,
is an angle grinder. An angle grinder.
To everyone who wrote DeVault with a single V in the comments section instead of using a double V, we have a message for you.
Namely, what kind of label do we give them? You are like the inside pocket of a mole?
But really, and I'm telling you, I definitely wrote it right away. I'm the idiot. They should dismantle it professionally.
Well, I can't do the second one.
You too.
Something is still holding Jolty.
The dog likes it.
You shouldn't take out the cap.
The more others take it out. Watch.
You couldn't have sold it yet, by the way. Here you go.
Thanks. How does Samita sign the thought?
How do you think...
He has a good voice. And why aren't you satisfied?
Oh, so that squeaking was what you heard? Too bad we had to take the car apart for it.
Now, it can be this way that...
Do you always need a dog in the video?
Yes.
Yes, obviously, but a dog... Very beautiful tower.
Beautiful tower. Maybe I would cut this out too because it really annoys me. Here, if I put this sort of tower brace here, near the bottom of the cap, somewhere around here, then what comes down from there will be almost directly supported right here. So yes, he does.
You don't even need to cut out the inside. Look.
Yes, just at the bottom. We cut out one of them.
How do we even spend in different ones? The cable doesn't matter.
Drill from the side and insert it.
Great. And the box will have a side entry through a hole this big.
All right, if not, then you cut out the bottom and down, right?
Well, let's say it's good like this, but...
Well, then you cut out the bottom.
Why cut the bottom? Water could still splash up and get stuck.
Because here you seal it nicely all around.
I don't want to make it so waterproof. I just want a box. Why would I? No.
You said sealing it lets water get underneath.
So, are you going to cut out the bottom?
Yes.
So should I make it so you can put these in? No, not us, kids. This is how it's going to work. We grab it, put it here, and do it from the side. Make a small hole for this so we can close it. And let's put this here now.
Well, I think so.
Or for now, let's just screw it for now.
We should do this at the end.
Okay, but we know it's going to be a DeWalt junction box then. Yeah.
By the way, this is going to be cool.
Ha! Of course!
This too. This is all hi-fi.
Please, should I go like this? Just give it to me. About...
Aha! That's like 105. Let's move back here.
In fact, we're even past the middle. By the way, is that a problem?
160, then that's 3 more. Here, I was actually thinking about whether we should put this here now or lower it, depending on what shape we want. Because right now, yeah, but it's good. It'll be about here. So the gate, it's going to have a shape like this, so it'll look like a coupe this much. So up here.
I think so. Are you going to put a break in the straight line at the top? Or should it be like this?
Well, it can be straight. I usually do it so that if you have to fold it a little, then I usually break it there.
So this is going to be what? Come on.
More than great. The next picture at that height.
You went a bit past it, but that's okay.
About there, right here. Yeah.
Then we measured it pretty well.
Yeah, so it's like a kind of new stock. Let's mix these two.
And try it over there.
I went to check out a Supra again. So it goes up to 70 and then it comes back down to around 60. It's stuck at 60 and tired. Then just come over here, please. Thank you for watching.
It only gets stuck in this, not that, but they see me pulling this out.
Well then, let's say that actually this tilt could be good.
Well, yes. Now the first windshield is following it.
We basically need to figure out about how much, what we're piping and where, because that's going to determine how much pipe will be left. We'll have to figure out that from here, 2 pipes go forward, that's for sure.
Yes.
It will pick up one strand, it will pick up one strand. If the back rod is single and the front rod is double, you need to tie both of them in 2.
So it's possible.
The front and back rods could be made from thinner material, you know how it is.
The pipe is pretty much out, right?
Yes.
Pretty much the sky?
Yes, not anymore. So do you want to cross it out or draw a diagonal?
Minimum. Next, what should be small but the tile is placed above?
Yes, then the optics are complete.
Okay, I'll cut the columns now.
All right.
This annoys me in such a shocking way. Now the nochalo would have been good.
Whatever.
I'll carve it in.
Of course, the others were pretty accurate too. Still.
Like this, and then I fold it once, and then there's a master. There's no master cut, no master fold.
This way, it's chimney cake.
Another good carpet, because I'm going, well, thank you for that.
Very fitting. Well, this.
Well, it could have been more sneaky, damn.
So it holds together without welding, right?
It would have just snapped like that, and then, well, it would be whole like this. Thank you, thank you.
The dog gets scared too. Dog, don't look inside. This is how you look inside here.
If you liked it, turn on the English subtitles.
So is it really the adult who walks into the door? Don't pick it up. Sorry about the dog. Hi, who are you? I can never cut you.
Yeah, maybe you could once.
Are you free?
You just don't need glasses.
You don't need to write this will be fine. Okay, but no one will ever ask for 70 good ones because it could be noon. What a thing. We'll put its 2-meter wings on. This way it'll go head down into the tunnel.
That's how it's going to shoot. Damn, it would have been so good to still be here.
But this is very acrobatic. How do you start it? The camera is on and running.
What's missing?
Listen, I'm jumping onto the pipes now.
I'll pull it out like this.
I could already see this in my mind's eye. This is a silicone tube.
Screw it on there.
Opal screw.
And it's done.
I'll tighten it a bit.
This is what they say.
Inlet.
My urethra, my esophagus was burning, but it's there.
It's there. Does that white jizz reach there too? Silicone tube. Hello.
Here are a couple of plate layers. I feel like
How long is it good for?
the disc lasts until it gets worn down. That's the point. It doesn't wear out.
Oh, this doesn't wear out. This is a diamond disc. Yeah, I see. Not for that reason. Well, obviously, yes,
This is much better. Now it looks like the other one.
but that's the point.
I see. This is still the problem.
Oh, the point. Like this, still a problem. That's how it is.
This is going to be very loud. Now, ha!
I could leave it, but around the inner pipes, this will work fine too.
Well,
We drive one life, and I would drive the other one down from here.
you measured it since there wasn't a second one next time.
Where did I measure it out? We turn it slightly like this, not down but up.
Upwards, since the other will be downwards.
Damn 9, it stays this way. Straight, that one connects straight there. Dot, dot, then I'll do the other side too. Dot, dot, and after that I'll do the top one.
And that one too, dot, dot, like this. You see it in space.
Completely. Now, very much, now you're showing it especially.
I think this can be filled now. It's already hand watered. Level 10,000.
Look, Zolty, I can already see the next questions under the video. You don't take on roll cage installation?
And do you take it on? No.
Namaste.
Namaste. Yes, breakfast? Well, I still don't know what will come out of this, just watch.
3 more pipes, and the shape of the car has arrived. It has fully taken form, adjustable. You can do this with one hand, and just pull it all the way, pull it all the way, pull it all the way. Your shirt is ready, back, pull it through, done.
You can do it up to here, 90 like this, then I pull it out like this.
A little bit simpler, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, wide, wide. Good.
Let's make these 2 bigger, like a pig, like this.
So,
at the top of this one here. Yeah, stupid, not new.
you idiot, have you ever calculated downforce or seen it?
Yeah, actually he asks for it, not gladly, but he asks for it.
Then you can write to Danny.
Dear Danny, I actually just messed this up.
Did someone break in? Yes, yes.
And we'll see it on the video.
They broke in to stop you from watching the videos. You're not missing anything.
Just a wing. The thing is, we have the culprit, but unfortunately you have to sue Junk Builds.
Of course, the gasless welding wire runs out now. Slowly.
On the 23rd, what kind of oil pan did he burn?
Like they've only installed 5 times before.